Could you give me an idea of what you would see as sort of the main teaching points, and what were the main points you would make about that if you were explaining it to the audience?
Well, one of the key objectives of that first visit is to obtain consent to continue the discussion. Most of the prospects are aware that they are being approached for a philanthropic purpose. They know your title is Vice President of Development or whatever it is.
Right.
And by obtaining their consent to have a continued relationship and discussion, they've essentially given permission to eventually ask them for money, and that's something you want to establish on that first visit.
So in a way, you're closing for the continuation of the relationship.
Exactly.
Permission to come back and do more. Did I understand from the clip that this is really your first time meeting this person?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
What do you know about her before you go, typically? What kind of information do you have that guides you in how you set this thing up?
Well, it's sort of legal stalking. I mean, you basically do a lot of research, background research on the person. You might do Wealth Engine or another kind of research profile that's provided that really gets a lot of information about the person's capability. And also you want to understand the relationship with the charity. This is a person, in general, who's had a relationship with the charity for a number of years and has a strong relationship and interest in the charity as well as the capability.
Okay. So you know a lot about her relationship with you and not necessarily a whole lot about her overall situation or financial situation.
Right. You are going to learn, that's one of the objectives, is to learn more about the life situation at this first meeting.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot. Now, what about the second scenario? What are we going to see here?
Well, you know, many gifts are closed in very informal settings. And when a prospect feels comfortable, and the fundraiser is also comfortable, it will elicit a very confidential response from the prospect, and you will learn more about their philanthropic intentions, and you can actually close a gift in those settings.
Great. Thank you very much. Let's look at the second scenario now.
So, Jane, how are you doing?
Parker, I'm doing really well. You did a nice job on this. We did one at a local hospital a few weeks ago. We did not have half the turnout that you did. Great job.
Thank you.
I was wondering if you have a moment, can we just talk a little bit about my endowment fund?
Of course. What can I tell you?
Well, I just wanted to make sure that it only goes to children who really need the funding. It's important to me.
No problem. So you would want it to go only to help children in desperate situations, those who have extreme financial need.
Exactly. I just want to make sure that my funding makes a difference.
Well, that can be stated in the fund purposes. It's not a problem.
In that case, I want to go ahead just the way we discussed.
So this would be the percentage of your net estate that we talked about, the bequest?
That's it. I think we should go ahead with it. Just let me know what the next step is. Thanks.